Hello everyone and welcome to Newegg TV. My name is Paul. Today we have a special guest here in the studio. This is Nick from ASUS. How's it going, Nick?
Good, how are you?
I'm doing fantastic. If you can't tell, we've been a little bit distracted here because we have one of ASUS' new all-in-one computers right here, and we've just been playing with some of the touchscreen capabilities. So I'm going to give you guys a quick rundown of this computer, what all comes inside the machine. There's a couple different variants available, and I should also mention the model number, which is the ET2702.
Yep.
And this is the -03 version right here. So Nick, let's get started here. First off, let's talk internals, the backbone of this machine. This is powered by one of Intel's new 4th generation core processors.
Yep. So this is the new series of what people have heard as Haswell chips that have come out. So this is the Core i7, the 4th generation.
Okay.
And this particular model that we're taking a look at today comes with the Core i7 4770. So that's top of the line Core i7. Of course, not the overclockable kind that you'll see in the motherboards that people kind of put together themselves and the systems they put themselves, but this is pretty much top of the line as far as the Core i7 that you're going to find in pre-built systems.
Very nice. And all-in-one computer, this is a form factor. It's been around for a little while, but it's kind of that in-between. You got your laptops you can buy, which are all-in-one machines, of course. Tablets now, which are kind of in their own little realm. Desktops, which have been a lot of our personal favorite for quite some time. The all-in-one kind of takes all of those different computer parts, assembles them all together. You get a complete machine here, including the touchscreen on the front, all the hardware which is integrated into the back. You get your mouse and your keyboard, plug it in, and you're pretty much good to go. So
correct. Yeah. So yeah, like the name, it's kind of an all-in-one solution. It all comes in one piece, right?
It's very appropriate.
And yeah, so one of the big differences on this year's 27-inch that we're releasing here is going to be the resolution on the panel. So that's the big thing about this model. We finally went up to WQHD on our 27-inch all-in-one. So you're going to get a 2560 by 1440 resolution.
So it's a 16 by 9 aspect ratio, and if you folks at home have been working on, say, 1080p or below resolutions, I can guarantee you that jumping up to WQHD, the higher resolution, you get more detail in the picture itself. You get greater pixel density, so you're going to see a sharper image overall, and you get more desktop space. So 1080 would be, and this is very unscientific, but 1080 is going to be something like that.
Yeah. Maybe around like 2/3.
Yeah, when you're looking at, so you get all this extra space out there. So it's great for productivity, great for watching movies, of course, if you have higher resolution content to feed over to it. Great for gaming as well. This does also have a discrete graphics card.
Yeah, so it does come with an AMD HD8890M processor. So it is a higher end processor compared to what you're going to see on a lot of other all-in-ones. So it is going to have more gaming capabilities. So this is going to be more orientated at the person who wants to maybe have kind of an all-in-one system, maybe in the family room or in the kitchen or wherever they want to put it, but have maybe a wide different usage models, whether it's watching movies or being productivity-wise because you have so much desktop space, or maybe letting the kids hop on and play some games. A lot of different options, and I think one of the main things about the panel too that I forgot to mention, but the viewers kind of saw when we were coming in, it is a full touch panel. So it is full capacitive touch, 10-point touch. It's pretty much flat up against the glass here. So some models may come with optical touch, where they actually place little sensors, and you have more of a gap between them. This is pretty flat up against the panel. And
you do have a glossy bezel here on the front. Speakers, of course, integrated down here at the bottom. Let's talk quickly a little bit more about some of the physical aspects of this. I'm going to rotate it around. Another nice thing about the all-in-ones is if you're ever moving them anywhere, that's about as easy as it is. I mean, it's not light by any stretch of the imagination, but at least you can pick up your computer and your monitor all at once. I just got done moving personally, and, well, I've got my desktops. I really like my desktops, but this does make it a lot easier to move around. Now, this is a demo model, so you might notice it's got a few scuffs, but this isn't right out of the box. But connectivity-wise, here on the back, of course, you got some ventilation, ASUS logo, more ventilation at the bottom. Here's your power input. Also Ethernet, of course. Does this have integrated Wi-Fi as well? Yes,
it does have integrated Wi-Fi too, and yeah, that's one of the other big additions to this year's model is the 802.11ac. So for those unfamiliar, 802.11ac is the new Wi-Fi standard. a lot of the new phones and other tablets and stuff coming out do operate off 802.11ac. So if you have an 802.11ac router, you'll be able to take advantage of even faster speeds.
I believe ASUS makes an 802.11ac router.
Yes, we do. We do make many of them.
All right, that's a clever little cross-sell in there. Check out those. They're definitely available. Yeah, Kensington lock as well, just for security. You can lock it down. Also, over on your end right there, Blu-Ray Player integrated, so you can play back all of your high-definition Blu-ray movies.
So it'll slide right out, and yep, Blu-ray combo drive, so DVD, writer, and reader, as well as CD, and of course Blu-ray.
Excellent. So multimedia capabilities over there. Over on this side, going back to this rear panel, I see we got a couple USB ports. One has the dongle plugged in, and that's for the wireless for the included keyboard and mouse.
Correct.
Another USB with a little lightning bolt next to it.
Yep. So that's going to be our AI Charger Plus. Okay. So a lot of mobile devices these days have the option to quick charge if more amperage is provided to them. So this port is capable of that. In the past, some of these quick charging ports have been limited to Apple devices. These will do all your devices, whether they're Windows Mobile or Android or iOS.
And then you guys probably notice two HDMI connection points right here. One is an input, and that's the little dot going in. One is an output with a little dot going out. So the output, you can basically take, say, a secondary monitor, maybe plug in an HD TV or something like that.
Correct, yeah.
And then for the inputs, obviously you have a beautiful panel on this 2560 by 1440 resolution. So you were mentioning earlier, possibly, let's say you have a desktop PC maybe that's more suitable for gaming, or say you got a laptop and you want to use this as a secondary monitor or something like that for a work laptop. You also have the ability to use just the monitor by itself via that HDMI in.
Yeah, I think those HDMI ports, they provide a lot of flexibility, whether it's kind of using it as the center of your entertainment system and maybe using Windows Media Center and kicking stuff out to the TV, or maybe even a projector.
Very nice.
And then, like you said, the HDMI out to set up secondary monitors.
Beautiful. All right, I'm going to flip it over to this side. I can hopefully not get our cables too tangled up. But we got another panel here that you can flip out, and this is just going to give you some, sorry, I'm losing track of our camera person. This is going to give you some additional functionality. USB 3.0.
Yes.
Thank you. So
on the side here, we do have 4 USB 3.0 ports. So all those USB 3.0 devices that are now finally available and commonplace, you're going to get the fastest speeds, whether you're transferring little stuff off USB thumb drives or maybe using your own kind of network adapters or whatever else it may be. And
nice and easily accessible over there on the side. And that pretty much concludes the hardware connectivity. So we're back here to the front. And
I think the final piece of the hardware is, this is also something that's new. We've previously only used this keyboard on the all-in-one transformer that we took a look at a little while ago.
Okay.
So this is our complete metallic wireless keyboard.
Nice.
Operates off radio frequency. We saw the dongle on the back of the all-in-one. And then it will come with the matching mouse as well, which kind of has a touch scroll sensor and then an off and on button on the back here.
Very nice. So you can conserve the battery there. This one has a little bit of a lift to it to help your typing experience, and of course the nice brushed metal finish there on the top. And there's a battery indicator light as well, so you can tell if the battery's running low.
Exactly.
And then that pretty much wraps it up as far as the hardware side and everything. Functionality-wise, I don't know if you guys haven't had the chance yet to use Windows 8 along with a 10-point touchscreen. It's really a fantastic experience. That's really...
I think it's the best way probably to use Windows 8, right?
Definitely. That's kind of what Microsoft was going for when they designed this, was to sort of integrate that touch experience. So of course you're going to get all the stuff that you might not otherwise be able to do with just a mouse and a keyboard, such as swiping into the charms bar on the side, swiping from the top to close programs or Windows 8 programs. And then of course you have the full desktop experience as well, if that's more your thing, and the mouse and keyboard.
And it'll come with all the other ASUS goodies that if people may not be aware of or familiar with. Some that have used some ASUS products in the past are familiar with maybe AI Suite, which gives you a bit more control over fans and other aspects of the computer. It'll come with our Multimedia Suite, which features Waves Max audio adjustments, so it gives you tons of presets where you can kind of adjust them according to the media that you're listening to, whether it's media or music or movies, or maybe you want to kind of simulate a concert hall experience. Nice. It has all those little presets as well.
Very nice. You said fan, but I guess if you put your ear right up against it, you can maybe hear the fan, but this thing is really quiet too. Yeah. So that's also going to, of course,
and then, of course, some fun little apps like we kind of introed on.
We had the drum app. There was a guitar in there too. I want to try that out. Oh, we also have this is a webcam, I'm guessing?
Yep. So we have an HD webcam as well, and that's all built in. And
And then some control functions down here at the lower right.
Yeah, so the lower right here you have your mode switching, so you can go from the HDMI in, you can stay on this signal, or you can go HDMI in. The sensors are actually right underneath the panel, so the buttons are not right there on the front. They're hidden right underneath, and they're touch sensitive.
I see.
So if you go in here, you hit the menu button, you'll see it'll come up here.
Oh, okay.
And then we can switch modes, which we don't have anything on the input right now, on the other input, so we should be able to switch right back.
There we go. Brightness, volume, all that good stuff, all included right there. So
yeah.
That's a pretty quick rundown of the ET2702. And again, this is the -03 model. This one's a little bit higher end. There's the -01 model is also available with not quite as fast on the hardware side, but
correct.
Comes in a little bit cheaper.
Newegg's carrying both. One's a Core i7, one's a Core i5, and then the other differences are a little bit of storage space, hard drive.
Okay, so a few options available for folks out there who might be interested in an all-in-one PC. This one from ASUS. So Nick, thanks a lot for stopping by today.
Thank you, Paul.
And thanks to you guys for watching. Of course, if you enjoyed this video, you can find more on our Newegg TV YouTube channel. Don't forget to subscribe, and don't forget to hit the like button. It's right down there. We'll see you all next time.